Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Left on Red with me, Julie Haynes. Oh,
And me, Brenda Dennehy, and
Myself, Owen Deneen.
And we also have somebody in my house. My brother is here again. So hi, Sean.
Hello.
Sean
Hi,
is
Sean.
absolutely allergic. I'm so bad at technology. I can't log on to Zoom. Last week when we were doing the pod, I logged on to my Spotify account. Thinking I was going to see. And Sean was like, what are you doing? I was like,
That is great. Jesus, you're comical.
In fairness, we are having a few technical issues with the sound. We are for the listeners, but we are trying to resolve it. I think we're okay now tonight. You did sound like you had a bit of an echo, all right, the last few nights.
Yeah, I know, but I was just after buying this mic and it's all new to me and there's so many buttons and so many everything. I'm like, oh my God. But Sean is there now, so he's after helping me and you're after talking me through how to work this fucking mic. So yeah, all good now, all good. Going ahead.
How was Saturday night?
Very good. So I had a 40th Saturday night. I was up in Blackpool. Did you ever drink in the Groves?
I've been to the Groves, but I never drank in the Groves.
Yeah,
I've been there for food as well.
It's nice there. Yeah, it's nice. It was actually quite enough. But the party was good crack. My friend Adrian was singing with his singing partner Leanne, so it was really good. Come here, I got a taxi home then. Oh, did I tell you this?
I seen it on your story.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I offered you a lift.
I know. I just would have said that. Poor Owen offered me a lift, but I hated to get, it was bed like 2 o'clock in the morning, like, and you know me then talking crap in the garage.
Yeah, 8 pints of course.
You've no problem getting Sean to collect you, though. You've no problem getting Sean to collect you.
I know. I texted him, "Are you awake?" I don't even think you read it yet, did you? He actually left me on red.
Something left on red.
But yeah, right, 29-minute drive from Blackpool back here to Carriglane. He charged me like €48.70, like €50.
Oh, you'd be sick, wouldn't you? I get flights coming home from London for that.
I know, and that's like 177 kilometers away. Where are you?
Return. That's And you see, the thing is, like, we love our taxi drivers, but in fairness, lads, the price is cool at a small bit.
Yeah, I know, so I'd get over to you. You'd get home for about a fucking tenner on a Ryanair flight, like.
No,
and here I am driving, like, your man literally drove me. I'd say it was about 25 minutes for €50.
Yeah, and you gave him a tip of €2. I wasn't sure. You were quiet on your stories, so I wasn't sure. Did you drink, or what was the story?
I did. I know. I can't. You know what? It's not that I don't have the fucking willpower. I just can't listen to a pack of gobshites drunk next to me.
Who are you telling? I just go through it all the time.
Oh, Brenda, I don't know how you could. I could go out no hassle. It's not the drink that bothers me. It's the people around me when they're drunk and the shit talk. I'm like, nah.
Do you know what I found, right? Everyone be kind of like, oh, why aren't you having a drink? Come on, have a drink. And you're like, I'm not fucking drinking, right? But you know what I've learned, right? Because you be a people pleaser. They'd be like, come on. And then you'd be like, oh, I'm going home early, right? And then they'd be like, don't go home early. Come on, you'll be missed big time. You go home early. Not one person texts to see if you're okay. They don't even remember you going home.
That's true.
They're all, we'll miss you so much. Do you know what kills me then? And it always seems to be when I go away, I'd be then the next day, I went home early. How did you get on? We had the best night. We had some night. I fucking can't stand that. That drives me insane. And I know people are doing it to wind me up as well, because I do it to people then. I'm like, you missed a girl. You missed some night. And it wouldn't even be very night. But you love leaving people FOMO.
I know. And you know now, because you don't drink, you're not a drinker now.
Yeah.
Would you always go home earlier?
No, do you know what it is? You get selfish and you suit yourself, because there's been many a night there where people have driven me fucking demented. Do you know what the thing is? You could be just walking through a crowd, right? And what's one thing that annoys me, right, is you might just be passing, you might have a straight face on you, right? And you might get a fella smile. That annoys me. Smile, some fella there who's like 10 pints. Smile, and you're like, excuse me? You know what I mean? They're like, smile, it could be worse. And you're like, who the fuck are you? That annoys you. I've one of those faces where they do it to me. And my sister Julie, she doesn't drink either. And she's got one of those faces. And that annoys me. But then, like Taxi Brenda on the way home then, or Taxi Julie, You're the taxi then. Like, you're everyone's friend then. You'd be back in Killarney, and like, there's people in Ballydesmond, like where I'm from, and they barely salute, going to the shop or mass, right? But my God, then they see you back in Killarney and they know you're driving. They're like, Brenda, haven't seen you in ages. And they're sniffing around for the car. Quick spin back to Ballydesmond then. I don't know how many times that's happened. But listen, you do it for the parish. But like,
would you do it? Yeah, would you drop them all home then, Brenda?
Or you'd feel bad then on some of them. Do you know what I mean? But then if you met them at mass the next day, they barely look at you.
I know.
You're like, Derek, did I give you a spin last night? They barely salute you. It's funny because it's funny, I don't know, like, especially somewhere like Ballydesmond, whereas I noticed this growing up was when I moved to Cork, whatever, we'll say the big smoke, like, I'd be down in Ballydesmond and I don't know, the way sometimes where you're from, you mightn't salute someone. I'd say imagine in Dublin, right? If you met someone in Cork, right? You barely salute them. But if you met them in Dublin or London, you'd be all about them. What's that about?
Yeah, I get you. No,
I get so true.
You'd be all about it. Or then what kind of thing on holidays for me is, right, what I find strange and odd, right, is I might be in Spain or somewhere, right, and the same person I know might be from Cork, and they'd be like, oh, I'm going to Spain at the same time, we'll meet up. But I'm like, you never meet me in Cork, so why do you want to meet me over there?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I find that odd then.
Yeah, that's true. But we're all guilty of it though, aren't we?
We are. I do it too. I'm kind of girling up, but I'm kind of like, and then for me as well is meet up at Christmas, and kind of like there's other times of the year to meet me after Christmas. I'm way more overthinking into stuff, but yeah, that's what I pick. But fair play. I'm wondering in your stories, Jewel, when you go really quiet on your nights out, I'm like, is she doing that on purpose? What's going on in those stories? I'm like, is she well on it, or is she behaving? Is she telling herself not to go on the stories? I'm always curious.
So the other night, I'd say I only had 4 drinks. I wasn't that drunk. Like, I was grand, like,
Yeah.
4 or 5 drinks max. But normally when I go out, I drink vodka and soda water. But the bottles of soda water are tiny.
Yeah.
So my vodka is normally really, really strong. But what I done Saturday night was I got vodka and sparkling water. And Brenda, you drink sparkling water all the time. The bottle is actually quite big.
Yeah.
I just poured it in on top of the vodka, so I really diluted the vodka. So I want to be good because I'm on this diet thing as well. So I was like, I'll be good by doing that. I thought I was being good by doing that.
You're flying it on the diet as well.
Yeah, I was down 6 pounds now last week.
That's unreal.
Oh, well done. That's great.
Yeah, but you know what? It's my first week, and you're always doing a big amount to your first week, aren't you?
I know, but it's kind of when it comes to week 3. You're kind of, I kind of I wouldn't say fall off the wagon too much, but doing the nights over here, I kind of go a bit AWOL.
Yeah.
Like there was Percy Pigs now brought out tonight, but that was rewarding myself for something I did today at work, But these rewards, there's a bit of a pattern where the reward goes for a couple, like 1 or 2 weeks, and the reward stops. I don't know if I say this on a podcast before, but the word treat, I can't say it.
Treat, yeah.
Yeah, no, because I had a trainer guy before, and I used to be like, I'm going to have a treat. And he was kind of like, you're not a fucking dog, stop saying it.
Oh, he said to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't say treat. Now, do they see people on Instagram? I'm not allowed, he wouldn't leave me say cheat. He's like, you're not having an affair. And I'm like, what? And then he's like, you can't say treat. So I can't say treat. And then I was like saying, I'm going to be bad. I'm going to be good. He stopped me from doing all that. I think this fella's a bit crazy. No wonder I'm not training with him anymore. But like, I couldn't say all those words. But yeah, fair play to you. And you're still using the Jamando app.
Yeah, still using that. Love that. Right,
Brilliant,
get up now every morning really early, use the app, and have my breakfast, and then go up and call the kids. So it's a game changer though, working out in the morning, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Be like, it's Pilates. No, for me, I kind of love that. I was thinking something there actually during the week. I was going to get you to guesstimate, right? Do you know that I actually have a fella here? Listen to this. That with the numbers that come up on my phone. This is not now a Tinder one. We have to go back to that soon. His name is Moti Kahana, and it came up as American Zionist. So I have an American Zionist messaging me, right? Something to do. He was on the radio. But lads, I to ring. You're going on about your taxi for €50, Jewel, right? Down to Carrigaline. I to ring China the other night, right? 2 calls to China, right? 2 different lads, okay?
Yeah.
The stuff, I designed this lad here now texting me, the stuff I do in the job, right? But I ring two lads anyway from China. It was about COVID, and like it's still over there. They're gone wild over there, but it's pretty serious. But I think it's calmed down now anyway. But for some reason, the numbers weren't come up on WhatsApp because the Chinese have something else. You know, they're very suspicious. The Chinese. You know, they they are. That's true. They don't. They're very into their security and all this kind of stuff.
Do they not have a phone number? Like, so was their phone number not coming up on their WhatsApp?
When I went, you can see someone's picture in the WhatsApp. There was no picture, and I couldn't for some reason. But I texted the number and I went through. But like, I needed your man on air, like with the BBC. I needed him on, and I think his name was Victor actually. So Victor, anyway. No reply. And of course, they were asking, what's the story? Like, he needs you on at 2 a.m. This is you're doing overnights, you know. In China, you're either going to China or you're going to Australia or America because no one's up in Ireland or England, and Europe, everyone's asleep.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh, feck it. I was like, do you know what? I'll ring him off the mobile. Can't be that much. And then I got my bill. I had to ring two of them. Another fella as well. I can't remember his name. Guess how much for each call? I'm not joking. 1 minute.
To China, is that?
To China for 1 minute.
€15.
Go on.
Sean was saying they're €65 for the
No, €25 to China, lads. Again, I come home to Ireland with that money.
That is crazy.
How long were you in the phone train for a minute?
Only like a minute or so. Like a minute or so. And then, do you know what? Actually, I was I had to ring Christine when I was in Tenerife. I had to put on my mobile data for just like a few minutes, you know, with the UK phone, because obviously not in the UK isn't in Europe, whatever. But can you remember what I actually had to do to ring her? And I thought of it. Do you know when you're when you were younger and you had no credit and you'd prank phone call someone to ring you back?
Yeah.
I actually had to do that to her because I was afraid of my bill. Do you know the way you'd be able to get a text message as well? What was it like? I have no credit, please call me.
Yeah, yes, I remember that.
Yeah, you send call me. People still do that. I only got one of my friends did that to me a couple of weeks ago.
Oh no, like, call me, please. Oh no,
call me. That's it. Can you still do that?
Yeah. How do you even do it?
How would you do it? Send me a call me for the crack.
I think that you need to have a credit phone. But do you know what would be an if some lad did have a credit phone? I wouldn't be able for that now.
Oh, credit. I'm credit.
Oh no, I don't know about that now. But imagine something like I'm send me on credit. I've no credit with my phone. I wouldn't like that. No, I'd be gone.
I have to go into the shop and ask for 20 air.
No. Well, I do have my Irish phone, credit phone, obviously, but then the bill phone here. But sure, but you're not dad and not be gone and all that, no?
No, because my thing is, what's my thing again, Sean?
Unlimited.
Unlimited, is it? Is my data? It's actually really, really good for €20 a month. I found the bills used to rip me off. They used to promise me €40, and then my bill would come in the door with €60.
Yeah,
Sean's bill as well. He's Gomo. He's only €10 a month, and my mum is €10 a month as well with Gomo.
Well, I'm getting fleeced altogether ringing China for €25. Pounds. Not even euros, not even pounds. Well, I remember, do you know the way actually you'd I don't know about she, but like some fella actually did it to me the other night. She texts me, are you gone to London? This fella now is a blast from the past. But then I saw it coming up on my Facebook and then he removed it. So obviously he kind of half wanted me to see it and reply. But then, you know, I know where it was going. He was going to say, oh, sorry, wrong message. Do you know the way people do that?
Yeah. And
you're kind of like, sure, I know well that message was for me. Do you know the way people do that?
Get the call me.
Did you read it though?
I could see it popping up, you see, and then I can't see that. Show me better.
Sorry, Owen just sent me a call.
Oh my God! Owen, are you credit phone as
well? Am I which?
Are you credit phone as well?
I'm bill pay, and you're actually right. It was supposed to be like 40 a month. I'm getting charged like 65, 70, 75.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so annoying.
Yeah,
I'm the same. Why I left bill.
I'm the same. Yeah, I'm being ripped off left, right, and centre. We
have FOMO.
Who FOMO?
Yeah.
FOMO.
FOMO. Sean's with Gomo. I'm with Air, so mine is €20. But I actually am going to change over to Gomo for €10. Like
€10 a month is grand.
$12.99.
And come here, you can be on Tinder and all that as much as that's all with your dad. What's the story with the all dates?
Nothing. Did you have a date? Oh
no. Listen. You know my reasons were valid. I was working nights, so I couldn't do any of that carry on.
Yeah, I know. I roughed the walls. Yeah, I wasn't even on Tinder. I was on nothing all week, to be honest. I'm very bad.
You didn't go back in to get the fucking
Hoover.
I'm gonna say the wheelchair, the Hoover.
I still have no Hoover. I'm using my mom's Hoover, and if my mom wants her Hoover back, then I have to use a sweeping brush.
Why are you not going to go back at the Hoover?
I'm scared of my fucking life.
Ah, come on.
Did you not listen to the last podcast? I told you not listen to it. Well, you copied our gag, so you have to listen to the podcast to know. Sean, why? I was like, did you not listen? He was like, no.
You have to go back and get the Hoover.
I might go back into. He rang me, not that fella, no, another fella in the shop rang me, and he said, "Look, your Hoover is ready." He said, "I never took out the bag, and that the bag, like, what's that? Like, what's that when it gets bigger?" Expanded, yeah, that's the word. Expanded, and he had to cut it out. So he said that was one of the faults, and then obviously the plug as well. So he said, "Look, it's ready." And I said, "How much?" He said, €15. I said, "That's grand. I'll be in there in an hour." That was 3 days ago.
Never showed up. Well, you're going to have to look up the coverage now to at least go tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll go now tomorrow after the gym.
You look so excited. Do you see? I've no problem meeting someone. It's just the whole Bumble thing. Like, if I can pick them up at work somewhere, that'd be no problem. It's just the way.
Just bring them out for a date.
I know, but it's just, you know what it is? It's the matching them. And then it's the waiting. And then, you know, when they walk in, you're like, am I going to fancy him or not? Is he going to fancy me or not? It's that part that kills me. I can't hack that.
Do you know what part kills me? It's, you know, when you first start texting them, it's the same fucking question. Yeah. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite dinner? How many brothers do you have?
Oh no.
Do you know what I always get? I always get like, when they say they're really funny, I'm like waiting for the joke. I'm like, yeah, tell me something, like make me laugh. They never are. Never, ever. They're always, I'll make you laugh. I'm waiting for it. They never will. They just, they're making it up as well. Like the height, at someone at work, I would nearly try and pick up someone at work. There was some lad the other night at the BBC, all right, fairly good looking. He was very my type. Don't know where he's exactly working, but he appeared like an apparition on a few occasions. So I'm back in there Thursday night, so I might have an all look.
Yeah.
You know, because I'd rather pick someone up at work and know that you fancy them rather than the whole Bumble thing. But for research purposes, when things calm down, I will try and meet someone on Bumble or Tinder like you, Julie. Research for the podcast.
That's all it is. That's what we call it, research.
Research for the podcast. That's it.
Come here, any more holidays booked or anything?
Well, I got on to that one I was telling you about. She's a no-go. You know what I mean. But then I got on to your one in got on to your one in Tigotan in Tenerife. She's ripping us off completely.
Oh Jesus, yeah, you were telling me about her, yeah.
No, so
was that the place where you were?
That was the place where I was, but she's not giving me any kind of a discount after all the kind of money I get. Well, after all the advertising I give them. So we're going to have to think of somewhere else to go. But for myself in April, for my birthday, I'm going to go to Paris all on my own.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll go with you. We could be Emily in Paris together.
But you see, the point is kind of going on my own for my birthday. I know that's really weird.
Yeah, you can go.
I go somewhere else. We can go to Amsterdam or somewhere like that. But the Paris thing on my own is kind of, I know it's weird, but it's kind of like I want to spend my birthday on my own. I know that's weird.
Right, but whatever you're into, if you want to be in Paris on your own, that's grand. But if you want me there, I'll be there.
I'm thinking, babysit. Yeah, Sean, you'll be available.
No pressure.
It's something around March. If did you know what? If there's anyone listening that deals with any travel companies, give us recommendations there to book with, because we're looking to book somewhere. I can't justify going back to Tigotan and like paying what your one is asking. I'm not, after all the advertising I've given them. There's people over there now after buying rooms after me being there.
I know, it's annoying. That's annoying, because in fairness, you did give them a good old plug. Like,
out of the goodness of my heart, like, so no, I'm not having it.
You know, I know. I actually booked a week in Spain, myself, my mom, the twins, all inclusive for the week for like $3,000.
That's 3,000, isn't it?
That's very good, because that's drinks, it's food. I just think all inclusive with kids is the way to go.
Yeah,
because they could go up and get pizza slice whenever they want, or ice cream, or juices, or whatever they want. You know.
What part of Spain?
I actually can't even fucking remember what part now. Do you know what? My cousin was there October just gone and she loved it. She said this particular hotel is unbelievable for kids. So with the kiddie entertainment and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, I'll go and have a look. And it's fully all inclusive, sorry, for like just under £3,000.
That's really good. And can't you drink as much as you can at them and all? Yeah.
Yeah. So
See,
it's so
if I was
good.
back drinking, doing something like that, that would be absolute heaven to me.
And you know what? Even when you do pay for the all-inclusive, you don't drink that much.
No, you don't.
Do you know? Because it's there, and you're like, I actually don't want it. Whilst if it wasn't there, then you'd be gasping, like I wish there was drinking.
It's the same with the eating and all that kind of stuff, isn't it? You wouldn't even be eating that much.
Never.
No.
Whilst if you were there and there was no restaurant, or you didn't have the option, you'd be starving, or you'd be gasping for a drink. Do you know? But I really do know. I love the all-inclusive. You went all in.
No, I went half because obviously I was I was just taking the croissants and stuff in the breakfast for my lunch.
Yeah, that's
having
so
them in the morning.
Oh, so
Who doesn't do that?
I know. Oh, we do it as well all the time.
Yeah, we all do that. Speaking of sun, are you still watching Love Island? Your man, do you want any spoilers or anything like that? I haven't seen it like in 3 nights.
I didn't. No, I gave up on it.
Only watching it.
I gave up. Like I missed about 4 episodes, I'd say.
So I was, but you know what I'm obsessed with now? Do you know what I was going to the Circle K for this thing? Do you know this?
Oh, I know that. Yeah, yeah.
The Vit drinks, obsessed.
Come here, we won't know where to find you with all the fitness and all the health drinks and everything.
Come here, it's 35 calories in it.
It's nothing.
It's nothing, but I drank about three bottles of this a day, like.
Well, come here, aren't you after getting you're not drinking the cappuccinos and stuff like that anymore?
No, gave up my cappuccinos now, no more lattes. Yeah. I'm very boring now with my Americanos and I get sugar-free vanilla and it's beautiful.
Come here, you'll be looking right well now for that date you're going to be organising, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and you're going to have to hold us about to account.
I know, like the listeners are going to be devastated now there was nothing this week. Like you can't leave them down for another week.
Well, I've I've a bit of a weird week again with the all work, all right? And it's not just an excuse. So I'll lead after Julie. Once Julie starts meeting someone, I'll do it after. Is that a deal, Julie? You've got the man in the Hoover shop. You've got the fella in the Hoover shop, so I'd know what's wrong with you.
Oh my God, that Henry is going to be left there forever. Poor Henry.
Brenda, you're very dressed up.
I know, aren't I? Makes a change. Yeah. I was working somewhere today that I hadn't been before. Somewhere that I longed to work for many a year. And it happened. So I was like, you know what? Now I'm going to just put in the effort. And we'll wear like trainers, sneakers, whatever tomorrow. Sneakers, trainers. Do you say trainers or sneakers?
Runners.
Trainers. Oh, sorry. I used to always say sneakers and that's American. So
sneakers.
Brenda. I swear to God, don't anybody else and we say sneakers.
What?
Say trainers here or whatever. What do you say at home? Runners.
What do you say, Sean? Trainers. Would you say trainers?
Oh, there we go. Sean was in London for the weekend. No, he thinks he's a Londoner.
Changed,
Sean. But I was thinking then looking back to first jobs and stuff like that, you know. But can you remember your first job?
Yeah.
First job ever. Where was your first job?
Argos in the Grand Parade.
Oh no, and Argos is closing.
I know they're closing.
I was there for years. They couldn't keep up when I left, you see.
Oh
so
my God. Oh my God. Were you like serving people or what were you doing?
I was doing everything. So I was in customer service, I was serving people, I was on the jewellery counter, I was out the back, I could do everything. Run the show. Yeah, I was Miss Argos.
Did you love it?
Loved it. Then I got Sean a job there. Sean met his first girlfriend there.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Go on, Sean.
Sean was like, will you ever leave me alone? I've only heard to fix the fucking mic for you.
Oh my God. My Sean. What about you, Owen?
I worked in the Bishopstown bar started when I was 17, working for 4 years, and I absolutely loved it.
Did you? Collecting glasses during the bar and all that?
The bar and serving food. Doing 21st, communions, christenings, weddings. Absolutely loved it. The best time of my life.
I love the Bishopstown bar.
Love the Bish.
It was brilliant.
Love bingo at the Bish. When the bingo was on.
That was
Damien.
so
he's a hoot, isn't he, Damien?
Gas.
He is gas. I I worked in the local Sintra in Ballydesmond, you know, because I always used to dream about working there. Like, it's just across the road from my house. What are you laughing at, Julie? I always wanted to do the tills and all that, you know, like a pillar of the community. And I remember I got a job. I wasn't even told to get the job. You know what I mean? I just came back from, I think I asked the owner, Shamey, this is his name. And Shamey. And I remember, like, can I get a job off you or something? Probably something pure cheeky. Went home to the mother and father anyway. Was like, going, you have to get in a job. Do you know what I'd say? They thought, your mom, I think she's getting a mortgage, you know. Getting a job in Carney's, Sintra. So anyway, I was stocking the shelves, but like I had no interest in stocking the shelves because I wanted to go straight up onto the till, chat to people, and
yeah.
And I was like, "What's you to do with the stocking the shelves before you do the tills?" I couldn't get my head around that. But there was a manager, and there was another girl there, me and Julie. Her name is Julie, not my sister, no, and not our Julie here. But like we kept, all we did was talk, and the manager was like, "You can't shut up. You can just go home." And I remember, like, she kept saying to me, and I was like, "Do you know what? I will go home." And I just walked out and went home. And then I went back to the mother. The mother was like, "Aren't you been to work?" I was, "I'm done, girl." And then, I swear to God, my brother said to me, because I used to go to the shop for my two brothers. I was like Mrs. Shop. I loved going I was the youngest in the family, so my role was to go to the shop for my brothers. You know, the sister, she'd do it herself anyway. But my younger brother was like, what are you doing home? I was like, "Oh, I left," whatever. He goes, "Will you go over and get me a few Monster Munch in the shop?" Right? I was, bear in mind now, it's just after handing my resignation, well, basically walking out. Swear on my life, went back in 10 minutes later with a basket shopping for my brother up to the till. And your mom was like, "I thought I told you go home." I was like, "Yeah, I'm just doing shop and back home." I was only like 15, 16. And then I think I went back over to the owner, Shamey, looking for like probably my redundancy. I was like, my wages for that night. Like, oh my God, fucking cheek of me. And I look back, oh my God, like I did waitressing and stuff too in Killarney, and me and my friend moved back to Killarney. You'd swear now we're going to Australia. And like I was going working in a hotel. I think I lasted a day, and I rang my mother kind of going, "Yeah, it just didn't work out, girl." I was waitressing. I think I spilt mash on some German fella, and I was like, "This isn't for me at all." I just couldn't. I just had no interest. Not that I couldn't hold on. I was like, I just want to have a laugh. But I'm wondering, people's first jobs are always funny. They're always funny. Like, people pick spots. Do you know what he never had to do? The two of you. I didn't know, but it's a big thing down near me. The bog. Yeah. The bog. Don't tell me you don't know what the bog is, lads.
I know the bog, but I don't know what.
Julie, don't tell me you don't know what the bog is, girl.
What did you have to do work on the bog?
Well, you have to put turf on the bog, but like I didn't have to go because my dad used to buy the wood or the turf. But like so many of my friends, oh my God, they had to go to the bog, and like the bog was like, whoa, like if you were from the country, you were going to that bog. It was like penance. You'll still hear people to this day going to that bog.
And working, is that, would you get a wage on the bog, like?
Well, there's people, my brother went to work in the bog and he lasted a day. He came home saying he had sunstroke, but it was pure.
But what do you do? What do you pick? Is there a farm or what?
You get the turf that comes out of the ground or something, and then there's footers. I don't know, but it's a big thing down my way. The bog.
How would you get the turf out with a hammer or a slit? Like
some kind of stick or something. I don't know. I'm not.
You're like an episode of fucking Yellowstone down there.
I know. So all I want to know is, right, if there is, ever since I have been able to hold down jobs, thank God.
Can I go down to the bog when you're home?
I'll show you the bog, girl. There's a place down near me, and it's called the Moving Bog. It's even moved. I swear to God, it's called the Moving Bog down in Guinness-Gwilla. But anyway, he thinks we have
a move in Holy Mary.
I know, but herself. Did you go see her?
We do one better up here.
Where's Mary? Ballinspittle. Did you go see her?
Yeah.
Did he see the documentary on her though? Remember the 30th anniversary?
Yeah.
What was about the statue down the road?
Some lad got a chip van and everything caught, and he started to call it the Grotto Burger. He made fucking thousands out of the chip van after Mary.
Down in Cork.
He's from
I'm
Fallagher.
hanging out with you too much down in Cork.
Down in, yeah. But I don't believe, I think the Holy Mary statue in Ballydesmond moved as well, they were saying. Oh, I'm telling you, it's all happened
You
down in
had the move a bog and you were looking at her.
Anyway, right, we've come nearly to the end of the pod, right? I must say, what do you think of my hair? Can I ask?
Beautiful, absolutely
right, lovely
gorgeous.
curls from one of Voodoo's lovely curlers. I have to say, that is probably one of the best products they have, that curler. I absolutely love it. And I'm glad to say again that Voodoo's are our sponsor. And we actually have a discount code for all our lovely listeners. It is left on 15. So if you want to get 15% off any of the products. And again, Julie, I have to get the products you had in your collab at Christmas. What you use in Erin Rose's hair and your own hair. It looks stunning.
Oh, the shampoo and the conditioner and all the
yeah.
When you're home, I have a box there. I'll give you one of the boxes.
Oh, do please. I'll be home next month, so I'll get them off you and we'll plan something. We'll plan a trip away then. Plan something proper. Plan something proper. Yeah, so listen, people's first jobs, I'd love to, first or worst jobs, send it in either to our Instagram, left on red pod 22, and then our email as well, left on red pod 22@gmail.com. And who knows, we might even have a nice little giveaway or something like that for one of the really funny ones. If they send in a nice long email, we'll try and give them something nice away for their efforts.
So from me, Julie Haynes.
And me, Brenda Dennehy.
And Owen Deneen. And Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean.
Sean, sir. Yeah, come here.
Go on.
Come on, Sean. Come on, Sean. Show us your lovely face. Hi, Sean.
I'm back for a character.
Mr. Londoner. Mr. Londoner.
God
again.
Don't forget to watch Julie, rate, subscribe,
share,
and share, and just give us
and
a lot of love.
Instagram.
And I give us a lot of love on Apple as well. Rate us on Apple as well, because we seem to do a lot of Spotify. There's people listening on Apple as well, so give us an all share and a rate there as well, and subscribe. So we will chat to you next week.
See you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.